how beautiful and how crispy all these little bits have come here on the top. So fish pie is a great one that you can prepare in advance and freeze. It smells divine. And then the magic ingredient that's gonna make it low carb, classic British recipe. So today we're celebrating something very homely, very classic. I'm gonna be cooking a smoked salmon and cod fish pie, but watch out, there's a twist. It's gonna be low carb. There's absolutely no potato inside. We're gonna make it with cauliflower mash. So let's get started. So the first thing to do is to preheat your oven, and I'm using 200 degrees Celsius. The next thing, let's cut this cauliflower into florets. So you can leave some of the little bit harder stems as well. They have lots of flavor. Good rinse. I've got a pot of water boiling here, and I put a good pinch of salt in it. I'm gonna only partly cover with the lid because I don't want it to boil over. So I just need to monitor this as I go along. So while the cauliflower is simmering, we're going to do all the prep. I'm going to start with the salmon, but you could use haddock, you could use prawns if you wanted. So the cod, I don't want to cut it too small. I want to make sure that there's some nice pieces in here. Then I'm going to take the onion and we're going to chop it really finely. If you want to perfect your onion chopping skills, we've got a great tip about how to chop your onion, so make sure to watch that one. Dill is something we use a lot in the Nordic countries and is very typical with any fish recipe. So I'm doing the same treatment for the parsley, removing the big stalks. I'm just folding it in half like this, and then it's easy to chop it small. And then we have some Parmesan, the trick for the cauliflower mash to make it nice and creamy and a little bit salty. So I really hope that you love the fact that we don't use the potato in this pie. It's gonna make it low carb and also extremely creamy. We're gonna add the cornstarch into the water, and then we're ready to make the filling for the fish pie. All right, so my cauliflower is nice and soft, so I'm gonna drain it. And I'm gonna leave it here to wait until we prepare the fish sauce. I've got a nice big pan. So once the pan is hot, I'm gonna add in my onion. I'm gonna add a pinch of salt into the onion. And we're just gonna fry the onion until it's nice, golden and soft. So next I'm gonna add the vinegar. So we burn it off for about 30 seconds. Then we can add in the stock cube. I'm cooking for 2 people, so I'm only using half of my stock cube. So next we're gonna pour in the cornstarch mixture. I'm gonna give it a good whisk. It's gonna start thickening quickly. And then the magic ingredient, the cream. We're gonna let it cook for just 2 minutes, and that's it really. So now my creamy sauce is nice and warm, started to simmer. I'm gonna add in the fish. It smells divine. I'm gonna add in the peas. Very important for any pie recipe. For some flavor, we'll add a bit of Dijon mustard. And finally, we're gonna lift in the herbs, the dill and the parsley. And now a good stir, mixing it all well together. And finally, a good pinch of salt and a good grind of pepper. All right. We're gonna mix it well and put it on the side. We're gonna prepare our cauliflower mash. So for the cauli mash, I'm gonna use my food processor, but the cauliflower is so soft you could really go with your fork as well if you don't have a food processor. So I'm gonna add in some butter, and then we're gonna blitz. I'm gonna add in half of the Parmesan. I'm gonna season the cauli mash with some salt and pepper. And one more blitz. And ready. So all that's left for us to do now is to assemble our pie. So to prepare the fish pie, I'm going to put some of the fish filling at the bottom of my oven-proof baking dish. So fish pie is a great one that you can prepare a little bit in bulk, and you can prepare in advance and freeze. And we're going to top it with mash. I'm going to add the remaining Parmesan. So with a fork you could do a little bit of design on it. But mostly it is to make sure that you get a lot of these sort of little edges so that the mash crisps nicely in the oven. Now 15 to 20 minutes in the oven and we're ready to have some fish pie. So here we go. Look at how beautiful this pie is and how crispy all these little bits have come here on the top. The trick to get this nice and crispy in case your oven is not hot enough is to just add the grill for the last few minutes of cooking. And now before you serve, wait for 5 minutes to let it set and the boiling to stop. That way you can get nice portions on your plate. Homey and and decadent, totally worth the little extra effort that is required to prepare this classic British recipe. And for more recipes like this, you can click here, but for me, bon appetit.